friends, I'm Jody. Welcome to this beaded life. Sorry, I can't speak. So today I'm here because I'm going to do an unboxing for Curated Bead Box for the month of October. And I'm super excited because I actually did take a peek at it because I knew it would be a few days before I could actually sit down and open it and do an unboxing and a creation. So I did have to take a peek at it, and it's pretty. It's super pretty, and it was not what I expected for October, but I'm super excited about it. So let me go ahead and turn this around and I'll show you. Okay, here it is. So for the month of October, the Curated Bead Box is Silver Shadow. And I don't know why I say I wasn't expecting it. I guess I was thinking that I would see more reds and oranges and stuff like that. But this is kind of like really nice. It's refreshing. It's like super different. So anyway, Curated Bead Box is a monthly subscription and it comes straight to your home. They have glass beads. They have sometimes they have gemstone beads in there. Lately they've been trying to get 1 to 2 things of gemstones in there. You get all the findings that you need to create from this box. So you'll get your bead stringing wire, all that stuff in this one box, and it's so great. And it's roughly around $20 a month, and it comes straight to your door. I have a promo code and a link in the description notes right below this video that will save you 35% on your first box if you're a new subscriber to it, and it's Wendy35. So that would make your first box around $13. The other thing too, let me just show you real quick. Their list is on top of the box. So they give you item numbers. The ones that say new are new. They don't have an item number assigned to it at this time, I guess, but they do give you other item numbers. So if you go to dollarbead.com, you can actually just order the items that you want. If you were wanting extras of some things, you can absolutely do that. They do have a note on here that says bead sizes and types may vary due to availability. It's happened to me maybe once or twice, but they try to get as close as they can to what the original one was. So if you do get this box and yours is different, that means one of either yours or mine may have been substituted. So anyway, I'll get this opened up and pulled out of the box here, off to the side. There's a lot of stuff in here, a lot of really cool things. All right. So let's go ahead and start with our 10mm beads. So the first 10mm bead we have is 10mm Dalmatian Jasper style glass bead, and you get an 8-inch strand. So this is supposed to look like the Dalmatian Jasper. It's kind of like a marble type look to it. Really pretty. Lots of beautiful grays, striations in this strand. Really pretty strand. The next one that is on our, this one, it looks like, hold on. This one is not that. Oh, this one is actually the white. No, their stuff's kind of messy right now. I think that those are 8s. You know what? I may have been given an 8mm instead of a 10. That's where my confusion comes in. See, so here it would have been a 10mm white opaque gemstone bead, 7 to 8-inch string, but I have an 8-inch. I have an 8mm bead instead, which is absolutely fine. I don't mind that at all. But these have has white, has a little bit of peach in it, a little bit of brown, and a little bit of gray. They're so tiny. The variances are so tiny in these that it's hard to capture that on camera. All right, and then we have the 8mm beads. So we have, sorry, let me just make sure. 8mm iris crackle spray glass bead, and you get a 16-inch strand. So this is like, it almost reminds me of like splatter paint and stuff, but it's like a little bit of a spray on the color of the crackle glass, and it's kind of cool. I like it. And honestly, like before I started getting this box, I never would buy crackle glass. I just didn't, it wasn't like something that I really enjoyed. But now getting it here, it's kind of forced me to try stuff outside of my comfort zone, and I actually really like it. I think it's really cool. It adds some dimension and some different like properties to your beads, right, or to your pieces. Next we have 8mm jasper gemstone bead, 7 to 8 inch strand. So here's some jasper for you. And this is a nice strand. It has a lot of the grays in there, which I'm really happy about because it goes so well with the rest of the pieces in this box. But there are some other neutral tones in there as well. You got a little bit of taupe in there. This one's kind of a little funky bead, but you know what? I love him. I love the funky beads. A little misshapen, but that's okay. We like the misshapen ones too. All right, then we have 6mm jasper style glass bead, and you get a 16-inch strand. So here it is, and I'm kind of picking up, there's some gray in there, but I'm picking up a little bit, a tiny little bit of like a light blue in some pieces. Not a lot, just a tiny bit, but of course it could just be my lighting, or it could be my eyes. So I could be wrong, but it's definitely a different shade of gray. It has more of the darker striations in it, and it goes really well with everything else. And then we have some more crackle glass. So we have 6mm crackle glass bead, and you get another 16-inch strand. So another good size strand for this bead. And to me, like, this is the crackle glass that I like to use because it has nothing else on it and just the crackles in it. I mean, this is cute too with the little black splotches on it, but I love this. This is really pretty. And like I said, everything just goes together so well. All right, so next we have, it's an approximate 1 ounce of Style Designer glass bead mix. I always look forward to these bead mixes, and I'll tell you why. There's always some really cool little beads in here. They have a lot, like they do have like a lot of repeat beads or styles of beads that they use, which is really great because you get used to having them, and then you're like, oh, well, what about those? Like these like round drops. Like these are fantastic. I love these. I've done so many cute things with these, or even just strung them on just the way they were. Really cute. And then they also have some like flatter bicone shape ones that have the top. These would make really great like cha-cha style stuff. And here's one that's like in a gray color. Here's like a kind of like a bicone, but it's more shaped like a diamond, like a rhinestone, like on a ring. It's more pointy on one side and flatter on the other. And then some other really great beads, like these elongated bicones. Always love those. And then we have some other faceted round beads. These are in like almost like a smoky amber. Really pretty color. So we have that. Then this stuff, you guys, this is what I was kind of floored about. I was so excited to see this. We'll get to those in a second here, but we have some really cool spacers. So we have 20 by 8mm metal spacer beads, and you get 4 of them. I like these. Oh, these are nice and heavy. These really like longer and flatter spacer beads are super cool. And I like the little like design on it. Design's same on both sides. Just super cool. Guess I don't need that little tray. And then we have some more spacer beads. 10mm diamond silver metal spacer bead, and you get 15 beads. These are really cool too. So they are diamond shaped and they have a nice little floral design on them. Really, really pretty. I really like these spacers. Those are some heavy spacers. I mean, they're good. All right, then we have some bead caps, which we got 2 bags of bead caps, which is really crazy. It's really cool. So we have some 4mm bead caps, and they're kind of more of like the almost like tiny cone shape ones. And I like these because it kind of, you can put like a smaller bead in between even and really get definition between your beads. Really super cool. And I like that they're coming in the 4mm size. I love that petite size for bead caps. And then we have another kind of bead cap for 6mm silver bead caps, and you get 26 pieces. These are really cute because they are like just like an open flower. Really, really pretty. So there's some really cool bead caps. And I was really surprised to see 2 packages of bead caps because usually you get like 1. And I know you guys have probably seen me before, like whenever I get bead caps or spacers or something, I end up using it all in the very first project. And I'm like, well, all right. So then we have a couple really cool charms. So we have this 16 by 14 pocketbook silver metal charm. And it's just a cute little purse. Oh, this is I'm sorry, 20 by 12 handbag silver metal charms. And you get 8. Sorry, you get 8 of them. So those are really, really cute. Very, very cute. I love the little purse charms. I think that's such an adorable, very unique item. Very cute. And look, it has like the back of the purse, the front of the purse because of the clasp. Really, really cute. They really paid attention to that when they made those. And then we have a 16 by 14 pocketbook metal silver charm, and you get 4 of them. This one's really, really cute too. It has like the little beaded handle.
Do you want anything from the gas station?
Oh, can I have a slushie, please?
Yeah.
My husband's gonna be a slushie. All right, sorry for the interruption, but these are really, really cute too. I love the little texture on it and the detail. Really, really cute. And then we have one more little purse, and it's 18 by 10 purse silver charms, and you get 4. These are really adorable. Really, really super adorable. It has the little clasp. The little clasp is on actually both sides, so it wouldn't matter if this got flipped around. But this is gonna make such a cute like little, like you could do like a really fun charm bracelet or like a necklace with some charms hanging from them and have these little purses and be super feminine and cute. Then we have this. Now this is something really cool I haven't seen in this box before, and I feel like I need to go online and get more because I love it. This is a 36 by 16mm silver metal hook clasp with ring. So there's the ring. All right, really, really cute. And like this is so nice that I'd want to hang this. If I was doing a necklace, I'd want this to be part of my front of my necklace because it's really, really pretty. And this one actually, if you're curious, go to dollarbead.com, and the item code is T as in Tom, G as in George, G as in George, 312. And I am going to have to look it up and order some more of these. And I wonder if they have any other metals. But that is a beautiful closure. Love that. I really feel like this month's box is really cool. I think this is going to be probably my favorite box out of theirs that I've ever gotten from them. Like this is amazing. So they always send a findings pack. And what comes in the findings pack every month is you get some memory wire, which is awesome. You get some bead string and wire. You get some head pins, some little crimp beads, some ear wires, more clasps, some stretch cord, and some jump rings. And they're always in the same finish that the rest of your pieces are in. So they do a really good job curating this, which is why they're called Curated Bead Box, I guess. So anyway, but so this is for October, and it's called Silver Shadow. And I am so excited to make something. I think we're gonna have to make a necklace because I really want to use this as part of the front of my necklace. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, you guys, I will return. Okay, everyone, I'm back. So I've got kind of a little mess here, but let me just show you what I have going on. So I have the crimp beads from the box we're going to use. I have some French wire that we're going to use to finish off the ends of our strand. I have 29 inches of bead string and wire from the box. We have the white gemstone style gemstone beads in 8mm, and we have the what was that, Jasper? Hold on. Oh, I forget. Yes, Jasper gemstones. We're going to use those. I pulled out some of the spacers. I pulled out both of the bead caps because I'm not sure which ones I want to use. I have the bigger bicones that were in the mix, and I pulled out some of those like little discs that you can hang with like a jump ring or whatever. Have those. We have the clasp. I have, for the necklace, I have 3 of these cute little handbags, and I want to make a pair of matching handbag earrings, which reminds me I need to get out the ear wires for those. I have jump rings from the bag, my own small jump rings, and my own piece of scrap chain that I have. So I'm gonna grab a couple ear wires out just so I don't forget, and I think I might have everything. I have all my tools, so I think we're good to go. All right, so what we are going to do is we are going to make the bottom of the necklace this clasp, or not really the bottom, but probably more like the side of it. So like the necklace is gonna go, actually no, you know what? I think I want to make it the bottom because I wanted to hook like this. No, I think the side, yeah. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about, you guys. I really do. Hi, come on in, Lucy. All right, so let's go ahead and start that. Yeah, I want it on the side. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry, guys. All right, so I'm going to cut off a piece of my French wire. If you guys haven't used French wire to finish off your pieces, you have to try it. It is so wonderful. You just want to pay close attention to the size of your wire when you're ordering your French wire, because you want your French wire to be larger than your regular wire so your regular wire fits inside. Oh, before I forget, I'm going to put a crimp bead on. So it works just like a wire guardian, but it looks a little more professionally finished, which I really like. So we're going to use this. First, I want to put my crimp bead on. I'm having a hard time with my crimp bead, guys. And then we're going to put on our French wire. French wire is like a little wire spring. So if you pull it apart, it's pretty much broken. You can't use it. But if you leave it together like this, you can use it to finish off the end of your jewelry. I've seen some people use it as spacers even, which I think is really cool. Or like under where a pendant would be, like where you'd hang a pendant, which I thought that's genius because it's going to prevent that pendant from rubbing on your wire and wearing it down over time. Now I keep pulling on this, I keep pulling it back out. All right. And because it's made of like a wire, sometimes you have to snip off little teeny tiny pieces of the end of it because it gets like a little snag and then your wire doesn't want to go through all the way, but you just need to take a teeny little bit off. All right, so now that is through, my wire is through that, okay? And then we're going to put it directly on this little guy here. And again, it's used just like a wire guardian. So I'm going to form it around where I want it to be. I'm going to put my crimp bead like over top of both of my wires, just like you would with a wire guardian, or even if you don't ever use a wire guardian, you do it the same way. And it takes a little fiddling around with it, but you really only need about a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. I probably should have went more like 3/4 of an inch with this piece because it's so wide, but usually going over a jump ring or a smaller clasp, it wouldn't matter. All right, so now I've got it really close, right? So then we're just gonna use our crimping pliers and we're gonna crimp that crimp bead. Be very careful to not bend your French wire. So there it is, that's what it looks like. I don't know if you can really tell. It's so hard to get the camera to focus sometimes, but I don't know if you can see it, but it'll slide around on there. I got this one pretty tight. Probably shouldn't have done it that tight, but again, I should have used a little bit bigger of a piece, being that this ring is so much thicker, but I think it's going to be okay. So let me just scoop these off to the side here so I don't send them all flying. This one we'll hold off on for right now. And then let's just go ahead and spill some beads, shall we? All right. So here's our jasper. I hear a train in the background. Usually you guys hear my airplanes, but today you get a train. We don't get a train going through very often, but every now and then. Oop. And I just sent one bead flying. Lucy, where did it go? Can you find it for Mama? Did you find it? Oh, I see it. What a good girl you are. Thank you. So one good thing about having cats around is if it hits the floor, they're going after it, and you'll be able to find whatever you're looking for. All right, so we have this on here, and now we are going to string. Goodness, come on, Jody. Now, I'm trying to remember that I'm going to be having this up like this, okay? I wonder if I should do it this way, where it's coming down. Yeah, I think it'd be better if I did it this way. Nope, it doesn't make any sense because I'm going to be hanging. You guys, this is a design on the fly or a design in the moment, so bear with me. We're going to get it. All right, yeah, I think I want it this way. Okay, so we have this, and then we're gonna go ahead and just start beading. So I'm not gonna be putting on the purses or these little like drops like this. Those are gonna wait because I wanna do like some kind of little dangle off here. And it would be cute because it'll be off to the side, which I think that was my vision originally when I was thinking about it, but I was kind of going back and forth between the side or the front, like the bottom. All right, so we're going to go ahead and just start beading. So I think maybe let's start out with this little pretty bicone. I had to bring those bicones in because we need some sparkle with these gemstones. We want a little bit of extra sparkle. I do have all the rest of my beads on standby just in case we need more. But we definitely are going to want some sparkle. All right, and then let's go ahead and go right in with some of these gemstone beads. So I think I kind of want to do like I really like these lighter gray ones, like maybe up here, and then maybe, you know, because we're going to put some white ones in between and stuff too, but I kind of want to go with the lighter gray up here. So let's do this light gray one. And then let's do, I'm trying to think if I want to do this one or if I want to do the other one. I kind of like the other one better. It's just kind of more my style, I think. These are really, oh no, these are pretty because you can see them, they're like peeking out. Let's just stick with these because these look really, really pretty. I like that little flower. It's really cute. All right, so we're gonna do some back-to-back bead caps. Let's find another lighter gray one like this one here. And string that one right on. Let's do one of our bicones. Let's do one of our bigger metal spacers. All right. And then, you know, I kind of think I want to do the white one in between these. Like, we're not going to use a ton of the white ones. I just want some of them. So here I go, changing my mind, you guys. This is what I do. I change my mind. All right. Because I don't really want them on their own. I'm kind of going for like a specific look. So let's do this. Let's put a white one here. All right. I really love this. When I get off here, I'm gonna order some of those toggles. Those are really, really cool. All right, and then let's find our lighter gray one again. And then our bicone and our big spacer. Very, very nice. I like this. I like this. All right, and then let's go with the same pattern. So we're gonna use our bicone. And then let's see if we can find any more like lighter gray. So here's a lighter gray. Let's do a bead cap. White bead. Bead cap. Make sure I'm stringing it through the right hole in these bead caps. And here's another lighter gray. All right, and our bicone. All right, and then let's do a smaller spacer bead. And let's just repeat this process. I'm fully prepared that if I don't have enough to do my whole design for like some of these things, to maybe use chain for the rest of it, and I'm absolutely okay with that. I'm hoping that I do have enough, and we will find out. So let's see, I still want to use some lighter gray. So here's one bead cap. Oh, you know what I could do to make this stretch a little bit? I just thought of this. This might be really cool to maybe work in an extra, like, couple of the white ones. When I do the small spacer, let me fix this. Sorry guys, I'm all thumbs today. All thumbs. When I do the small spacer, I could do, this would look really cute. I just had this really great idea, or at least I think it's a great idea. This little tiny bead cap, the white bead, okay, do another bead cap, the metal spacer, and that way it kind of makes this look like it's a bigger spacer like this one, having that back to back like that. And then our white bead. I think this is gonna make that look really cute. Oh, I love this. Yep, this is exactly what I'm looking for. All right, guys, sometimes you have to like take it apart, redo a section, take it apart, redo a section until you get the look that you're going for. And this is exactly what I'm going for. So I'm super thrilled. All right, so let's find a couple more lighter ones if we can. Here's one. And we need our bead cap. And we need our white bead. And our bead cap going the other direction. Here's a nice lighter one. And then our bicone. And our large spacer. And our bicone again. All right, and then let's try to find another couple more lighter ones. So here's another light gray. And then we're gonna do a white. And then my bead cap. This one's neat. Okay, and then we have this little guy. And then we're gonna do the small bead cap, a white one, the small bead cap, the smaller spacer, bead cap going this way, white bead, another bead cap, and a bicone. All right, so this is what we have so far, and I think it's going quite well. Really, really pretty. I think this is gonna turn out really cute. All right, so I'm just gonna scoot that over just a little bit so we can keep on going. All right, guys, I'm gonna pause this for a few minutes and I'm gonna string some more on my own and then I'll be right back. Okay, so now we're at decision time because I ran out of my bicones. All right, so this will be technically more or less the back of the necklace. So we're not super concerned about, having it exactly the same. It would be absolutely fine if this is technically the back of the necklace. So what I'm thinking is doing some chain and just like finishing it off here with some chain. And that way these are both ending with that bicone. That would be really cute, to be really neat. So we could do that, and then we can make our little dangle here for our necklace, because I want it to have like the little dangles on the side here. So I'm gonna grab some chain. I think that would look really good with this, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I have this really pretty paperclip chain that I thought would look really nice with it. So why don't we use some of that? So I'm gonna cut off, this chain is like soldered, so it doesn't open. So I have to use my wire, my memory wire cutters to cut it open. So let's go ahead and grab that. I mean, this is some solid, serious chain. If you want to know where I got the paperclip chain, I will find it, because I think I got it from one of my Etsy dealers that I go to for a chain. And I will link that in the description as well if you're looking for some good heavy duty paperclip chain, because this stuff is heavy duty, let me tell you. All right, so then let's go ahead and cut some of our French wire. Whoops. There we go. Oops, I think I made that one too small. Yeah, I did. I wasn't being careful. I'll also link, if you don't know where to get the French wire, I will link what I purchased on Amazon. There There we go. And that'll be in the show notes as well. If you're looking to try something new or something that you've never done before, it's not really new. It's been around quite a while, but I've been asked about it a couple times, and I finally just said, you know what, I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. All right, so I need a crimp bead. Put that crimp bead on there. Move all this stuff out of our way so we don't need it anymore. And then let's put our French wire on. Slide that right over. Yep, I still need to trim off just a teeny little bit here. Must have a little snag there. There we go. Oh, yep, perfect. Slid right through. Okay. And then let's grab our one end of our chain. Let's feed that on. And notice I'm hanging on to my wire because it will slide through everything. I had to like chase one down like halfway through a bracelet the other day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, hang on to it, Jody. So I'm hanging on to it. I'm going to put my tail through my crimp and through this first bicone right here. And I'm just going to pull that down gently. And now my French wire is right there underneath my chain. And we're just going to pull it down more. Adjust my French wire. Pull it down again. You might have to adjust your French wire just a couple times just to, oh, that wasn't even on the end. Hold on. Yeah, you might have to adjust your French wire while you're doing this because it does like slide. I just realized this wasn't on the end, and I really want to, I don't know if I want to cut those last two links off. So let me fix that. I must have grabbed it in a weird spot or something. Feeling really clumsy today. All right. All right, so let's do this again. Putting it through my crimp and that bicone. Coming out the other side of that bicone. And we're just gonna pull it down. All right. Just hang on to your little French wire there and see how I'm kind of adjusting it as it's going in. Just to make sure it doesn't get sucked in on one side and get stuck there. There we go. All right, so now we have that. And you do want to leave yourself just a tiny little bit of space so you can crimp. Otherwise, you're going to smash your wire, and that won't be any good for you. It won't look nice. So we got our crimp. I can prevent it from twisting. Pay no attention to the burn on my finger. I burned myself with my curling iron. Don't ask how. I don't even know how. On the top of my hand. I don't understand it. When I say I'm clumsy sometimes, you guys, I am really clumsy sometimes. I'm not even joking. All right, so now we have this, okay? And we do want to hook our little circle on there. So let's use a larger jump ring because this is kind of chunky. So we want to use our bigger jump ring. And other players. Here we go. I feel like the paperclip chain really kind of adds to the design. I'm glad I picked that out. Then it just clips right on. So this is what our necklace looks like, okay? So I think your hook is automatically gonna wanna go towards the inside, which is fine because what we're gonna be doing is hanging from right here, okay? So I have this. This turned out really cute. I'm really happy with it, you guys. Really, really happy with it. All right, So let's get our little dangles that we have here. So we have our purses, we have some chain, we have our little drops. Not sure how many of these we're going to actually use. All right. So I'm just going to cut this at random lengths. I want to make sure I have like the small ones like on both sides of the large. So I'm going to do it somewhere in the middle here. So we're going to do a short one. Nope, that one's going to need this. It's really thick. The only problem with doing this is like on this really heavy duty chain is these are so big that I'm always afraid I'm going to destroy the links next to it. All right. So here's one, and that one's a tiny one. Okay. Let's do one a little bit bigger. So let's go right about here. Oh, that one did it. That one was really nice. That one went really well. Okay. And then let's do a little bit bigger. So let's go here. Actually, let's go a little bit longer. Let's go here. There we go. And then one other long one. Okay, so now we have 4 pieces of chain, right? So I'm not really sure how I want to hang all these. I think I want to do a purse on that one. I think a purse on this one. I'm thinking, you guys, maybe I want to cut this one down a little bit. Let's go right here. And then I'm going to want to hang these on one itself. All right. So maybe this one here. And I'm wondering if I can use my jump rings to do that. Let's give it a shot, shall we? I don't think the small ones will work, but let's see how these look with it. So if we did this guy down here, actually, you know what would be cute is having it on the jump ring like that. Well, no, I better not. Okay, never mind. I'm just trying to think of other ways to do stuff. I wonder if they'd work with these tinier ones. No, I don't think there's any way. I can give it a try though and see. Oh, it actually does work with the small ones. We may not use all of them. Maybe we'll just use a couple of these some of these small ones on here with this gray one, instead of using these bigger clear ones, because I have some more of the small ones. A little jump ring actually works pretty nice. And this is just going to add a little more sparkle to it. So a little dangle. Let's do a couple more. We're just going to do some and see how many we actually really need. It doesn't have to be full because there's going to be a lot of stuff on there anyway. So it doesn't have to be super full. All right. Whoops. Let's do maybe 1 or 2 more. Let's just do 1 more. Because I think what I'm going to be doing is putting all these on 1 jump ring, if it'll work that way. Because I just want them to kind of all hang together. This really is such a cute box. I am like so happy with this box, you guys. It's adorable. So adorable. All right, so let's do the shortest one on the shortest strand. Is that the shortest one? Nope, this one is. Okay. I'm doing it this way so they kind of like layer, like kind of like stagger with the other ones. And then this is the medium one, right? Or should I use this one longer? That one's just a tiny bit longer. And I'll still hang on to this little scrap because one day I'll need it. All right. Just have like a little plastic container that you can put all your silver scraps in and then all your gold scraps in. I like having like these like scrap pieces. They're like perfect for when you want to do dangles or tassels or anything like that. And you know, you can mix metals. I mean, if you want to do gold and silver and everything else in like a dangle, you can. It'll look so cool. And then let's do the longest one here. And then we'll just have a pair of earrings to make after we're done with this. It always takes me a minute to get my idea flowing. And then once I get it going, I feel like it takes on a mind of its own. Just kind of run with it. It's the only way I can design, you guys, is just run with it. All right, so there's all of our dangle pieces. Now I'm going to see, I don't know, I might need one just a little bit bigger than this, but let's try the one that they gave us in the box. If not, I have one that's a little bit larger right here on standby. I always like to try to use as much as I can from their box without going into my stash, just to show you that you can do a lot with it. I just ran out of bicones in my little mix, so I really, I needed more of those bicones, but that's okay. We ad-libbed and we added some really pretty chain to go with it, and I think it's perfect. Oh my goodness, you guys. Oh, there it goes. Let me try to do it without the, if I do it with my fingers maybe. All right, let's hang this guy on. And then let's put this one on this side. It might work. We're gonna sure give it a good try. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room and it's not gonna be too big on there. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And we'll just make sure we got that closed all the way. All right, guys, here is our cute necklace. Look at how adorable that is. Oh my gosh, that's gonna look so cute on. All right, hold on, I'm gonna clean this up and then we're gonna make those earrings. I'll be right back. Okay guys, so for the earrings, I have my 2 little purses, 2 of the darker jasper, and then 2 of those white ones. And this is what we're going to do. So first we're going to put on our dark bead. Then we're going to put on our, I wonder if I want to do more than that. Hold on. I think we're going to use this, then this. Let's try one of these. I'm using my extra long eye pins. Like that. So that will look cute. All right, and let me see how is this facing. So this is going to hang like that. That'll hang like that. So these need to be going in the same direction. So I'm going to do a simple loop. Okay, so just bend it straight over. Grab my cutters. Leave about a finger's width. These are some really good stainless steel ones, you guys. Hear that click? That's a loud click. All right, and then I have my round nose pliers. Just roll that back. All right, then let's go ahead and hang on our, I'm using my loop for the bottom because it's a little bit wider than the one that came on the eye pin. Hang our little purse on there. Oh, that's really cute. Oh my goodness. And you know, I always end up doing this wrong. Like I always end up doing the loops in the wrong direction. So especially on my first one. So if it's hanging like this, yeah, see? Let me flip that around. It wouldn't matter if these purses had like the little like clasp on both sides, but it doesn't. Okay, there we go. I do need to twist my wire just a little bit, just to even it out. There's our first one. Turned out really, really cute. And then let's do the other one the same way. Real simple pair of earrings, but really, really cute. And it matches the necklace so nice. Okay, just bend it over. Trim it off. Roll that back. There we go. Put our little purse dangle on. All right, so maybe I can do this the right way the first time. So I do that so often. It's like, now it's actually kind of comical. You know, a lot of times I make earrings where it doesn't matter and you can just hang it however, but anytime I'm using a charm that is, this isn't one-sided charm, but it technically kind of is one-sided because the clasp is on one side, right? But that's what you want your purse to look like. You don't want it on both sides. Anyway, so there we go. There's our earrings and our pretty necklace. And I think this turned out really cute, you guys. I'm going to try it on for you real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, here it is. So I have it right now with the hook a little bit lower, but if I adjusted it like this, and then I have all my cute little dangles right here on the side, and it's really, really cute. I love it. But you can absolutely make it a little bit lower. So if you want the dangles to hang like that, you could. There's no wrong way to wear this. I think it would look cute no matter how you did it. And then here's the earrings. I think those turned out really cute too. Absolutely love them. I hope you guys had fun doing this one. I had a blast doing it. I know I had some clumsy moments there, and hopefully it made you giggle, and hopefully it made you think of like the times that you've been clumsy and you're like, girl, I'm right there with you. I hope that's what was going on in your head, not like, oh boy. All right, guys, I'm sending you all my love and all my prayers and thinking about you guys all the time. And again, I hope you really like this one. I think this one was a lot of fun. If you want to give Curated Bead Box a shot, this is the one, you guys. This is the one. Give it a shot. All right, talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.